Right, Year 12, we're getting close towards the end of this this first of the data topics, and we are comparing data sets here using graphs. Okay, using graphs to compare data sets. Maybe we have looked at those a little bit before with radar charts with more than one set of data plotted over the top of them. And here we have a column graph with multiple sets of data on there. Right, we can call them clustered column graphs sometimes. Right, we use stacked box and whisker plots as well, perhaps. We've looked at some of those. Right, let's look at these ones here. So what I have is some data for, right, these orange ones, that all sort of goes together. It's been broken up. Right, so I've got a couple of different categories here, a couple of different scores, if you will, and the frequencies. But I've got side by side with that a different set of data, North Park and South Park, right, because they're similar data sets, right, similar data sets. They're investigating the same things, they've just got different frequencies. So, what we want to have a look here, how many employees are there at the South Park store? Right, so I'm after the blue ones. If I add up each of these columns here, and it's going to be the answer, so it's going to be 4 plus, make sure that we're looking at the right one, 4 plus 5 plus 10, 13, and 14, 27, 37, 37 looks like 46 to me. 46 employees at South Park. The modal age group at the North Park store, so these are the orange ones. Modal age group's the tallest one, 20 to 22. 20 to 22, right? Compare the shapes of the age distributions of both stores. So this is where it's starting to become a bit more useful. Right, I've got them laid over, all right, side by side. Want to compare them? Well, I'm going to say that North Park is symmetrical. We're going to talk about a normal distribution in our next topic where it's sort of highest in the middle, but for the time being we just say that it's symmetrical and that South Park is negatively skewed. Okay, there's a comparison there inferred in that, I think, right, that we are looking at the same sort of measure, either symmetrical or skewness. Right, so by saying that one is symmetrical and the other is skew, we're comparing the same property that we've compared them in that way. The lower average age. Now, we could work these out. I know there are 46 employees, I could take a centre, this and whatever else, but right, let's use a bit of logic about this. Consider this. Right, let's look at this age category here, 20 to 22. Now, for North Park, approximately, because it's symmetrical, approximately equal numbers of employees are younger than that and older than that. Okay, so that tells me that the mean age of Burger Heaven is going to be in this group here, right? Because the other scores are sort of balancing it out. Right, balancing it out. On the other hand, if we look at South Park, look at this one here. Do we have equal numbers of employees on either side of that? No, we don't. There's definitely a lot more employees that are older than this age category. So South Park's mean age, average age, must be greater than this. It's going to be somewhere along here, right? So by that means, I'm going to say that, what was the blue one again? South Park has a greater, which one has the lower? North, we're going to have to change this, is fine. North Park has a lower average age because it has because let's say compared to North Park, Right, and it is a comparison. Compared to North Park, it has more employees below 20 to 22 and fewer, there's that word again, good work, and fewer employees above 20 to 22. Okay, so because it outcompetes, if you like, it outcompetes South Park in these categories, and it sort of loses to South Park in these categories here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so there's fewer blues here. There's more blues here. So orange North Park has the lower average age. All good? A bit of logic in there. I think that's a bit more interesting perhaps than just reading those figures off the graph, punching them into your calculator, calculating the means. I think a bit of logic there is nice. Okay, that's this video for today. Check it out. Maybe watch it a couple of times. It's great. Ask some questions. Fill in your notes. See you in class.